So I don't have a very specific plan. I thought we would just open the Haggadah at the beginning and see what we want to do. Do you all usually do the search for 11? Marcia, are you raising your hand? No. Does anyone do the search for 11?
Yeah.
Really? Do you have any, I guess my question is, do you have any interest in learning the blessing, and does it have any appeal to anyone? But let's keep going. Let's go to, does everyone have in their book a list like this of the order of the Seder? Let's go through that. I know that preschool kids learn a melody for that. I don't know it, but let's just say the words. Most of them, I'm sure we know, but let's. So we have Kadesh, Orchatz, Karpas, Yachatz. This is when we remember that when you have that little line that's telling you that that's the syllable emphasized. So it's Yachatz, not Yachatz. Magid, Rachza, Motzi Matzah, Maror, Korech, Shulchan Orech, Tzafun, Barech, Hallel, and Nirtzah. Does everyone want to turn saying them? Gloria, do you want to go through the list?
I don't have a Haggadah. I'm isolating, and I go home once a week and get my mail and all and other things, and I just put down to bring the Haggadah out here because my Seder is going to be out here.
Yeah. Do you have what I sent you, the Chabad version? Do you have that you could maybe open and go and read along?
I don't know. I don't know. Let me.
If I send it to you in email right now, would that help you rather than searching?
What, did you send it? You sent it in email?
I did.
This morning?
No.
This morning?
No. It would have been maybe Wednesday. Whenever I sent my
Okay,
notes.
let me look for it.
Okay.
Then I should have it.
All right.
Having a video problem, so I'm going to go off for a minute, see if I can fix it. If not, I may have to discontinue video.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Vivian, do you want to read the list?
Okay. So Kadesh, Urachatz,
It's Orchatz.
Orchatz,
Yeah.
Karpas, Yachatz, Magid, Rachza, Mosei Matzah, Maror, Korech, Shulchan Orech. That's the favorite part.
Right.
Safon,
Safun.
and Barech, Hallel, Nirtzah.
Good. Okay. Joanne?
Kadesh, Orachatz, Kapas, Yachatz, Magid, Rachatz, Motzi, Matzah, Maror, Korech, Shulchan Orech, Tzafun, Barech, Hallel, Nirtzah.
Okay. Adele?
Okay. Kadesh, Urchatz, Karpas, Yachatz, Magid, Ratzah, Motzi, Matzah, Maror, Korech, Shulchan Orech, Safun, Barach, Hallel, Nirtzah.
Okay. And Sue?
Okay, and is it this one that we're looking at?
Well, I think we all probably have something a little different, but that's.
Oh,
the
that
one
one,
I
right,
have.
right,
I
okay,
think Ian
okay,
has
I'm
it,
sorry, I'm
but-
sorry.
But I mean, these basic things are going to be the same in every Haggadah. So, oh, good. You found one. Good, good, good.
Oh,
I found what you sent.
Okay, good. Sue, do you have a list like that that says order of the Seder?
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
Um, uh, It doesn't, wait a second. I better not. I better let someone else go and then I'll have to get sorted out here.
Okay. All right. Gloria?
Okay. Kadesh, Erchat, Karpas, Yachatz, Magid, Raksa, Botzi, Matzah, Moror, Korech, Shulchan Aruch, Safan,
Orech. Yeah.
Orech,
Shulchan Aruch is.
Shulchan Aruch,
Yeah.
Safan, Barach, Hallel,
Arech.
Barech. Yeah, I see it now. Okay. Barech, Hallel, Nitzah.
Okay. Denise, hi. I didn't see you had come. Oh, are you here?
I just popped in now. I'm
Yeah. How are you? Hi.
Thanks.
Do you have a Haggadah with you?
I got the one you did. I have the Maxwell House. the one
Okay.
that
That
was-
should probably.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
I'm sure that'll have the basic things we're doing. Do you have the order of the Seder at the very beginning somewhere? It'll either be like a Seder plate or a list like this of the 12, I think it's 12, well, 14 items, parts of the Seder.
no, I'll use the Chabad one you just sent
Okay.
us. I got that open.
Okay.
I've got. I found one, but it's in transliteration.
Oh, yeah.
I know. But yeah, that's what sorry. But I could do it for you. I think I know it, maybe. Really? Right? Kadesh, Yirkatz, Karpas, Yachatz, Magid, Rakza, Motzi, Matzah, Maror, Korek, Shulchan Aruch, Zafun, Barach, Hillel, Nitzah.
All right. That was the preschool tune that I said I never learned. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Denise, did you find it?
They don't have it in the.
Oh, they don't have it at the very beginning
Yeah, it's on page 16.
Page 16.
in the Chabad?
Yeah, it's all in Hebrew, that whole section. There's no
No.
picture.
I got it in English.
It's in English after that.
Oh, okay.
On page 17, but I didn't know, I didn't look earlier. I just saw, okay.
16
It's
has
on
the
page 17 of the Chabad.
Oh,
Denise,
okay.
did you find it?
Yeah, I'm on this. I got 7 pages. Page 18, order the Seder. Okay. All right, I think I got it.
Okay. You want to read Kadesh? We were all taking turns reading the list of the 14 parts.
This is like a real Seder. Everybody has a different Haggadah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Just
See-
that.
Do you see it starts with Kadesh or Chatz, Karpas?
Can you come to me next? I'm
Sure, sure.
fine. Okay.
Marcia, do you have that list?
Well, I'm using the Feast of Freedom version, which is the Rabbinical Assembly
Mhm.
Haggadah. And oddly, it has it transliterated or without vowels.
Oh, okay. Neither one are going to help us with this. Okay.
Might be able to manage it. We'll try.
All right, go ahead.
Kadesh, Urchatz, Karpas, Yachatz, Magid, Rochza, the Matzah, Maror. Actually, I'm doing pretty well with that. The
You
vowel.
are.
Korech. Now this is it's not right in the Hebrew.
Oh.
Yeah, I can read the transliteration. Safon, Barech, Hallel, Yitzah.
Okay. Denise, did you find it? Should we-
No.
All right, well, let's go to something else. 'Cause it's not in every single one. I didn't see it in some. Let's do the first cup. Let's look at the Hineni Muchan Umzuman. Denise, do you have that for the first cup of wine? Hineni Muchan Umzuman, and what you're looking at? Or we can just go to Yom Hashishi, Vayachulu Hashemayim v'haaretz. Do you see that?
I'm gonna move. My husband's making noises. So
Should we wait? Okay.
you can continue. Let me go find another spot.
Okay. All right. Gloria, do you see either for the first cup of wine, do you see either Hineni Muchanum Zuman or Yom Hashishi?
I see Yom HaShishi
Okay, why don't you read that?
by Kulo. Oh, this is, now, okay. Via Kulu Hashemayim v'cha'aretz v'kal Savon.
Mhm.
Bayam.
Vayachal.
Bayachal Hashvi'i
But did you
Melaha Kalta Maloha Kato
Milachto?
Milatov. Okay. Ashir Hasa the Ish boat. But that's not.
Vayishbot. Vayishbot.
Okay, that's what I said. It just didn't sound right. Bayam Hashvi'i Mekal Asa. Vayaborech Elohim et Yom Hashvi'i Vayakadesh. I have to move I'm on my iPhone. Oto Kivo Shavat Mikal Elohim La'asot.
Okay, does anyone have any questions about any of those words? And we'll just, Sue?
This is this is for like the Friday night, right? Don't we sing this This beautiful,
Right, this is if the Seder is on Friday night, we add, this is part of it, right?
yeah. So, yeah. Is
Right.
there a, so there's this Friday night tune. Is there a different tune for Passover?
Not that I'm aware of. It's kind of combining Shabbat with Passover. So as far as I know, but I'm not a cantor.
And Shabbat went out.
Okay, so if no one has any questions about these words, let's start with the Baruch Atah Adonai Borei Pri Hagafen. So Joanne, do you want to do that?
I'm not sure where we are.
Oh, we're just Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen.
Oh, that's gotta be, I've got 4 different books here and I can't find it.
Oh, we're just at the blessings for the first cup of
Oh.
wine.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen.
Okay.
Is that the one?
Yep. And you want to do the next one?
Okay, just a minute. Is that where it's behold the matzah?
No, it's just the next blessing. We're still at the first cup of wine. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim.
Well, let me see if I can find that.
It should be right. It should be right under under Borei Pri Hagafen, but every book is different. So
Yes, exactly.
so
No,
as
the
somebody said, it's good practice for the Seder when we all have different books anyway.
Oh, wait a minute. The next one, is that Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri ha'adam? Is that the next one?
It should be Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Am Veromamnu Mikol Lashon Kichana B'Mitzvotav V'Titan Lanu, but maybe it's not in.
I can't find it. I'm sorry.
All right, Adele, do you have that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol am v'romamanu mikol lashon v'kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'titan
Oh.
lanu
You have it now?
Adonai Eloheinu. Do you want me to continue?
Yeah. We'll just go back to Joanne
Okay.
after. Okay.
Bi'ahava
I found it.
modim l'simcha hagim uzmanim l'sason et yom hag hamatzot hazeh zaman cherutanu mikra kodesh zecher letziat mitzrayim
Okay.
kivanu bacharta biotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim umode kochacha b'simcha upsasan Hiltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Kadesh Yisrael v'Hazmanim.
Okay, thank you. Does anyone have any questions about any of the words in that prayer?
No, my question would just be about the melody. If anyone can sing it, that would be beautiful to hear that.
No, if I can't.
Why don't we plan to do that either at the end or next week? Okay. If there are certain things you want to hear, keep a list. Because we're trying to focus on the Hebrew as much as it's fun to sing. Okay. So the next thing in my book is if the festival falls on Saturday night, add the following, and this time it is Saturday night, so why don't we do you have that in your book, Joanne? It's
Yes.
Borei Merorei Ha'esh. Okay.
Is that, well, after the blessing that Adele just read, the next thing I have in my book is Havdalah.
Okay, this Merorei Ha'esh is a Havdalah, is part of Havdalah, so it must be the right one.
Oh, and then then I have the first cup of wine.
Oh, okay, so they just did it in a different order. Okay.
I tell you,
yeah.
I've got 4 books here and each one is different.
Right. Well, so this is an education just in that in itself. So, okay, so why don't you read the Borei Meorei Ha'esh, because that is part of Havdalah, so it sounds like it's what you're looking at.
I'm sorry, Barbara, I'm having a terrible time hearing. My hearing aids are not working, so I'm having a terrible time following you. And I charged them. They're blinking, but they're not hearing. So the next thing, are we talking about Havdalah? I'm
Yes.
sorry to be so
Yes.
obtuse. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei meorei ha'ash.
Ha'esh.
Ha'esh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamavdil bein kodesh lechol, bein or
Choshech.
hoshech, bein Yisrael la'amim, bein yom hashvi
Hashvi'i.
Sheshat Yami I'm sorry.
Yemei.
Oh, Yamo Hama'asa Bain Kedushet Shabbat Likdushet
Dushat, good.
Shom Yov Hivdalat Et Yom Hashavi'im Mishe Shesh Yami Hama'asa. This Kedushat Hivdalta Hivdalta Vikidashat Et As Emech
Amcha.
of course, Amech Yisrael Bikedushatav Tacha Baruch Atah Adonai Hamavi Deal Bain Kodesh Likodosh. No, not so good.
Vivian, you want to read that again? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu hamavdil ben kodesh lechol.
Okay, Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam, hamavdil bein kodesh lechol bein or lechoshech, bein Yisrael le'amim, bein yom hashvi'i le'sheshet yamei hama'aseh, bein Kiddushat Shabbat Likdushet Yom Tov Hivdalta Ve'et Yom Hashvi'i Misheshet Yemei HaMaaseh Kiddushat Kidashta Hivdalta Kidashta Et Amecha Yisrael Biktushatecha Baruch atah Adonai Hamavdil Bein Kodesh Lekadesh.
Then kodesh likodesh.
Kodesh Lekodesh.
Yeah. Good. Does anyone have any questions about any of the words in here?
Okay, my question is that last word before the final Baruch atah, Bikhad.
Bik
But,
Dusha Techa?
yeah,
Bik
yeah,
Du-
that's right. Could you just break that down for me?
Bik Du Sha Techa.
And the meaning I wanted.
Um, what, I mean, your,
Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry.
yeah,
It's one of those words that's like a
look
whole
at it a
sentence in
little-
one word, right?
I
And I
mean,
just was,
the, when it ends in cha is your, so it's your holiness, your blessedness, and bim means in, so in your
thanks.
holiness. Well, or oh, it's right here in my translation, with your holiness. It's right there.
Thank you.
With your holiness, in your holiness. Yeah. Okay. Now I have the Shehechianu. Does anyone have the Shehechianu? Denise, do you want to read the Shehechianu?
Wait, what page is that on? Because I have the same book as you.
On 12, the page, no, page 7. Right, it's right after Havdalah. It's right after what we just read. It says
Right.
recite Shehechianu here if the
Oh,
festival
yeah,
is
yeah,
not on
okay.
Saturday night. So
Okay, I got it.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Denise, you want to read Shehechianu?
Sure. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehekianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Okay, and now do you want to continue and read the blessing for the karpas, eating a green vegetable? In mine, it comes directly after it, but I
Is it Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei crap for borei pori ha'adama.
Adama. Yep, good.
Oh, okay.
And then comes breaking the middle, matzah yachatz. But we don't have any, at least my book does, you don't say anything when you do that. And then we start the Passover story. So I thought we could do the 4 questions unless everybody absolutely knows them from when they were a child and you don't think it's necessary. Anyone want to practice the 4 questions?
I won't be saying them.
Is there anyone who, why don't we sing them just to go through it quickly, okay? Okay, who would like to sing the first one? Sue?
Oh, sure, I'll try. I'm looking right at it here. I can't get started.
Manitana.
Manishtana halayla hazeh
Mikol Halelo.
Mikol halayla
Shivachol Halelo. Anochim Ametzu Matzah.
halayla hazeh halayla hazeh halayla hazeh halayla hazeh kulo mahatzah.
Shivachol Halelo. Anochim Shivachol.
She'ar Yirakon halayla hazeh
Memor. Shivachol Ein Anu Mapilim Afilu Pamecha
Afilu pamecha halayla hazeh halayla hazeh
Alim, Alayla Haser, Alayla Haser, Shete, Oh, Alayla, Alayla, Ben Yoshvinu, Ben Mesavim, Ben Yoshvinu, Ben Mesavim, Alayla Haser, Alayla Haser, Kulan Mesavim, Alayla Haser, Alayla Haser, Kulan Mesavim.
Okay, so nobody here is going to be reading the 4 questions. All right. Me and my husband, I might be the one reading the 4 questions. We're still waiting for a commitment from my daughters. Okay. We could, if you want, read the small print, the answer in Hebrew, or we could do the parts that we all sing. What would you like?
Well, we never read that in Hebrew, so I'm
Right.
good. I'm good with
so-
moving on.
Okay, I think that's the way to go. So let's go to the plagues, which I don't know exactly how to tell you how to find it. In my book, it would be like page 16, 15 or 16. It should be, it's going to be in every Haggadah.
Yes.
Does anyone not see the 10 plagues?
Wait a minute.
Are you at the spilling the 3 drops of wine or the plague?
Yeah, it continues right after that. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Oh, who said that?
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. My girl was leaving for school. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, the 3 drops of wine actually contain, unless I'm mistaken. Okay. So dam va'esh v'timrot asham. Okay.
It's on page 30 of the Chabad.
Okay.
Asham.
Timrod Asham. Okay, let's read the 10 plagues. So everyone see Dam, Sifrodea, Kinim.
Adea, Kanina, Aru.
All right, Marcia, do you have that? Do you want to read the 10 plagues?
You're muted, Marcia.
Sorry about that. Let's try it again. Dam, Svadea, Kinim, Arov, Dever, Shechin, Barad, Arbe, Choshech, Machat, Bikorot.
Okay. Sue, do you want to read them?
Okay, I'll try. Dam, Varday, yeah. Kinim, Horav,
Arov.
Arov, Dever, Shachim, Borad, Areva,
Arbe.
Arbe, Hoshech, Mechet, Barachos,
Makat.
Mekat, Barachos,
Bichorot. Makat.
Makat,
Bichorot.
Becharot.
Adele?
Mhm.
You wanna read-
Dam, Svardea, Kinim, Arov, Dever, Shkrin, Barad, Arbe, Hoshek, Makat, Bekorot.
Okay. So I don't know if everyone has, do you see the 3 words that they, I think it's in
Mhm.
both books. So I don't know if you've ever wondered what that is or if you figured it out, but it's what is that called when you combine letters for contractions maybe? Or-
Mhm, yeah.
My
So-
version says the acrostic.
So then the ditzach is the dam Sephardeya and kinim, and the adash is arov dever and shechin, and bi'achav is the barad ar bechoshech and makat bechorot. In case
Oh, I didn't know
never-
that. I wondered.
right, I think a lot of people don't have a clue. So
No.
now
Right.
that's
Oh,
something extra that you know. And in this book, it has spill 3 drops of wine again. And I don't know if that's traditional that we spill 3 drops and then
not at
spill
my
3
house.
drops and then again spill 3 drops again. I'm not
One time.
sure, but
Not in my house.
not in your house. Okay.
But we could start.
Yes, and you can be
Now
very
that I know this,
learned. You could be very learned and teach everyone that, because I would venture to guess many people look at that and think, what in the world is that? Okay.
How do you say it? Is there a pronunciation? Could you
Yeah,
say it?
just as if you're reading anything else, it's just
uh-huh.
adash and be'achav.
Thank you.
In fact, in my book on the English side, that's how it's
Oh.
written. So
Yeah, I don't have it.
Mhm.
Yeah, just so you know, in modern Hebrew, this happens all the time.
yes,
Like I just found out the Army Sahav
yes.
that's actually like whatever you call it.
Acronym.
Infraction. Yeah, and there's a word for it, and I'll think about it in a minute.
It's a long thing, but
I know they do it all the time, and it trips
Yeah.
me up every time. I mean, even for the United States, Artsot Habrit, and
right.
there's so
It's
many,
constant.
and it just
Right.
trips you up. There's one, of course, for the United Nations, and there's so many. And every time I see one, I'm what's that?
Yeah.
And the teacher says it, and I'm like, oh, why? All right. Let's see what's next. Oh, Dayenu.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we
That's-
practice that? Because I know past the first line, most people are, they
right.
just mumble like they don't have any idea. So, okay, Denise, you have Dayenu? It's I don't know where to tell you to find it. It's just a page or two
It
after
looks
the 10
distinctive,
point.
like it's got the response in so you can find it by the look on the text, maybe.
Right,
'Cause
right.
it's-
Do you see Ilu Hotzianu, Mimi Chaim, anywhere?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to
It's on
start?
page 34 of the Chabad.
Thanks, okay.
Alu Hatsu Anu Min Mitz Min Maxim
Mimi Tzraim,
Min Velo Asha Baharim Sefarim.
Bilo Asa Vahem Sifatim, Dayenu. Okay, Del, you want to read that again?
Ilu Hotzianu Mimitzrayim, Velo Asa Behem Shvatim. Dayenu.
Dayenu. Okay, you want to read the next one?
Me?
Well, you might as well,
Okay.
because the next line is the same as
Okay.
the one before.
Ilu Asa Behem Shvatim, Velo Asa Bel Elohehem. Dayenu.
Okay, Gloria, do you want to?
Okay, we'll try. Okay, I have someone at the Seder who does this very quickly, and so we don't do it together.
Well, that's
You-
why we're doing this, so that we can show up all these
Mhm.
people at our Seders who think they're the only one who knows it.
I want him to keep thinking that though. Let's see.
Ilu
They,
asa velo hehem.
Asa, yes. Be'alohechem velo harag et bechorehim
Mhm.
korehim.
But
Diana.
Bechorehem, the firstborn, those are the firstborn. Harag is kill, and the firstborn. Bechorehem is firstborn.
I had to get that one. Diana. You want to do the next one?
Yeah, two more lines. Yeah.
Hilu harag et bechorehim velo natan lanu, natan lanu, et mamona, et,
Mamona, good. Okay.
okay, Diana.
Dainu. Okay, Marcia.
Find where we are. My version doesn't have some of those verses.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. You don't have this et mamonam?
no,
What do you have next?
I don't know.
Huh.
I think what might be next in the version I have, by the way, this is the Rabbinical Assembly version.
Right.
Maybe because if you're using the Chabad, that's the Orthodox version, and I've got the conservative.
Well, I don't know because I'm just using
It's always the same.
simple, I'm just using this very simple Katav Publishing House from Hoboken, New Jersey. So
It's what I used all my life, but it's not what I'm using now.
so what do they have?
After Ilu Asa Balo Hehem,
Yeah.
Velo Kara Lanu Et Hayam. Ilo Kara Lanu Et Hayam. You have it?
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Okay. So it sounds like they just left out the killing of the firstborn and giving us their possessions, and they went straight for the sea. Might
Yeah.
be a politically correct version where they're not talking about kill. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out why anyone would leave that out and go straight to the sea, but what do I know? Okay, so you want to read and then do you have after that, do you have
what I have,
Ranu Betocho Becharama?
yes,
Okay. You want to read that?
Velo Ranu B'chotecho B'haracha. Ilu Ranu B'tocho B'archa.
Becharava.
B'charava.
You want, okay, you want to go on?
Ilu Sifek Arbenu Bamirava Bar Bamidbar Arbaim Shana Ilu Safek Sarchenu Bamidbar Arbaim Shana.
Okay, so this is really interesting to me. So did they also leave out, had he drowned our oppressors in it? So you also don't have the Velo Shika Tsarenu Bitocho?
No.
That's, I mean, I think that's really interesting. I don't know about the rest of you, but to learn that, is this a new Siddur from, do you know when it was printed or?
It was printed, I've been using it since the 90s, but when I looked at it, the copyright is 1982.
So way back then, they were already leaving out that God killed the firstborn and killed our oppressors drowned our oppressors in the sea. I mean, does anyone else find that interesting? I find it really interesting. Okay.
I wonder if it's a misprint.
Yeah, I
No,
don't know, but just given the lines that it selected, it seems like it was intentional, right? But I have no idea.
Yeah, but let's see if the rest of it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Well, that would be the only killing.
Right. So Joanne, do you have we're up
And I don't know which one we're on now because
I know, because
it's so many.
I know. So we're up to had he fed us manna.
Okay, got that one.
Okay.
Elo he'echi lanu et haman velo netan lanu et hashabat
Yep.
dayenu. Okay. Elu natu lanu et hashabat velo kerevanu Lifni ha Sinai Dayenu.
Har Sinai. Yeah.
Sinai, right.
Yeah. Okay. I'm losing track who's next. Maybe Vivian.
Okay. Elu Caravanu Lifnei Har Sinai Velo Natan Lanu et HaTorah. Elu Natan Lanu et HaTorah Velo Hiknisnu Le Aretz Yisrael. Elu Hiknisnu
Hichnisanu.
Elu Hichnisanu Le Eretz Yisrael. Velo Bana Lanu et Beit Bachira.
Yep.
Bechira.
Yep.
Okay. I skipped the Diana, but usually I should be saying because it's like, oh Diana. Al echat kama the kama tov
Tova.
oh kama tova kifola
Kifula. Yep.
kifula u meku pellet.
Umichu pellet.
Umicha pellet. My dots are merging.
I know.
It looks like it's a le.
Yeah.
Le.
Lama.
Is it a la or le?
I think it's la, but lama kom alenu.
Lama kom alenu.
Good. Adele, you want to keep going?
Okay. Shehotzianu mimitzrayim ve'asa bahem shvotim. Is that right?
Shifatim. Yeah, Shifatim.
Shvatim ve'asa be'alechem ve'alohehem ve'hareg et bechorechem ve'natan lanu et mamonam ve'kare lanu et hayam ve'ha'abirenu betoche
Betocho.
betocho becharaba v'sicha sarenu betocho.
Yeah.
Is that betocho?
Yeah.
Visibech
Visipake.
Visipake Zarchenu Bimidbar Arbanim
Arba'im, 40.
Arba'im shana v'cha'alachinu
Ve'echilanu, ve'echilanu.
v'che'echilanu et haman v'natan lanu et hashabat v'kirbenu. Is that v'kirbenu?
V'kerbanu, v'keravanu.
V'kervanu. V'kervanu lifnei har Sinai v'natan lanu et haTorah v'hi kar nisanu
Hichnisanu.
v'hik nisanu la'aretz Yisrael uvaneh lanu et beit ha-bechira lekefer al kol o-tenu.
Avonotenu.
Avonotenu. Oh my goodness.
So that if you do
Amazing.
Dayenu at your Seder, this is those last lines are a good way to practice because you don't have to do all the Ilu Hotzianu and the Dayenus. It just gets down to the core, the hard part of each line. If I'm making any sense. So
Yeah,
if you want to practice, I know I'm going to now that I see it's a really good, nice summary, to go over a couple of times. For those
Just the paragraph after Helu, after all the Helus,
yeah,
that paragraph.
yes. I mean, I think it's great. And I know the man at our Seder who does it, goes right through it, or he thinks he does.
Yeah.
Gets every other word wrong, but that's okay. Okay. So now
See, I wouldn't know the difference
I know the difference,
until now.
and I try to,
Yeah.
be kind to him, but okay. Let's see. This is Rabban Gamliel Haya Omer. Kol Shalo Amar Shlosha Devarim. Okay, I don't know if we want to do that. Let's go to Mautzazo. Let's see what time. Oh, we have 5 more minutes. So let's do what should we do? Should we do hot part of Hallel again? A couple of people wanted to do a little more of Hallel. So does anyone see Hallel?
Yes.
On mine, it's Psalms of Praise, Psalm 113, and on the book we have, Vivian, it's the very bottom of page 24. Does everyone see where Hallel starts?
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Who wants to read Hallelujah Avdei Adonai? Any volunteers?
I'm finding.
You're finding? Denise, do you have
I'm
that?
looking for.
Hallelujah Avdei Adonai.
Hallelujah et Shem Adonai, Yehi Shem Adonai Mevo Rach. Let's see. Me'ata va'ad olam. Mi Mitzrayim.
Mi Mizrach.
Mi Mitzrach. Shemesh ad Mivo'o. Mechulal Shem Adonai. Ram al kol goyim Adonai al hashamayim kavodo. Mi chaya.
Kadonai.
Mi Adonai Eloheinu. Hamag bihi la shabbat.
Okay, Sue, are you following? Do you have that? Hamash
No,
Pili?
can you just tell me the name of the psalm, what number?
Oh,
it is?
it's Hallel.
Yeah, I know, I'm not,
Oh,
but
oh.
what psalm, you don't have a number on the psalm?
The number, 113.
113, hold on. I can maybe just find it
Oh,
quick
okay.
here.
And we're we're a few lines before B'tzeit Yisrael start, so if that helps. Hamash
I
Pili,
don't, I
He
don't
who
know.
looks
I'm a
down.
bit lost. Doggone it.
Nice.
Sorry. Go ahead, guys. Someone else take it.
oh, Vivian, are you at
Yeah,
Hamash?
I just had to get a different Haggadah because it was missing that page 25. And I was like, wow, what happened to it? So anyway, it just fell out. I don't know where it is. But anyway, now I found it.
Okay.
So
Hamash Pili, yeah.
Hamish Pili,
Mhm.
Lerot, Basha Mayim,
Mhm.
Uva Ares, Mikimi,
Mhm.
Mikimi,
Yes,
Mea Far Dal, Meas
Ash,
Pet,
it's a shin, Ash Pot.
Meash Pet,
Pot, May Ash Pot. Mhm.
Meash Pot, Yarim, Av On,
Evyon,
Evyon,
Shivi.
Lehoshi,
Shivi.
Im
Nida.
Nedivim, Im Nidivei, Amo.
good.
Moshivi,
Shivi.
Averet,
A carrot,
a carrot, Habet,
Habayit,
Habayit im Habanim, Shemcha,
Simecha,
Shimecha,
Simecha.
Simecha, Hallelujah.
Good. Marcia, do you want to read B'tzeit Yisrael?
Sure. B'tzeit Yisrael miMitzrayim, Beit Yaakov me'am loetz. Hayata Adonai
Yehuda,
Yehuda Lakid Show Yisrael Mamish Lo Tav Hayam Ra'ah Vianos Hayardech
Dane, Hayardane. Yeah.
Hayardain Yisam Archor
Or
Arim Rakdo
Rakadu, Cha'elim, dancing like the,
Kalim.
I gotta go.
This is one that's easier if you're singing it.
right. We all said that last week. Yeah.
So Malacha Hayam Ki Tanus
Right.
Hayardain
You're done.
Hayardain Tiso Lachor Hecharim Tirkdo
Tirkadu,
Elim
Tirkadu,
Gavot Kivne Ots Son
Kiv Nateson.
Son Milpne Adon Huli Aretz Milipne Eloha Yaakov
Good.
Hahov Ki Hatsur Agam Mayim
Good.
Halamayim Lamad
Halamish.
Halamish Lamano Mayim.
Lamino Mayim. Good. And mine stops there, and then later on in the book, it picks up again with other parts. So good. Everybody, keep going through and choose out what you might want to do next week. We have one more week before Pesach. And there are other songs we could do if you want to do Adir Hu or Chad Gadya, pick a song, but make sure you know the melody. Don't rely on me to know the melody if you pick a song. And we'll see if there's anything else. There are other things in here. We could, if you want, do the birkat. If you want to, go
Yes.
through that.
I would love to do that.
Okay, so let's.
That's one of the things I really would love to learn, Barbara.
So we don't have to do it in connection with Pesach. We could do it, in the subsequent weeks, but yeah. So let's pick a few more things that are really unique to the Haggadah, and we'll do that next time. So thank you. I hope
Thank you.
everyone stays
Thank
well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, be well.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Yes. Okay.
Shabbat shalom.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye now.